Hello everyone and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is your weekly reading for the week of the 10th. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day wherever you guys are listening to this video. Let's see. I'm currently multitasking, just so you guys know what goes on behind the scenes. Is me and my pour moisturizing and anti-aging creams on my face before I start my day and give you guys y'all readings and stuff. And all right, so let's see. What was I gonna do? Yes, I am. All right, so we're gonna start off with the general message for each element. So I was going to pull them out all together, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so this is air signs. So the air signs, you guys, we are experiencing alertness. We are experiencing us bowing down to our spirituality, us bowing down to the higher sources, which is essentially ourselves in other realms as well as like gods, goddesses, etc. So for those of you that don't follow any sort of religion, you know, and understand what I'm talking about, for those of you that do follow a religion, this might be your Buddha, this might be your Jesus, this might be your Allah. So we are bowing down to not just their wants and needs, but what they want us to realize is our actual wants and needs. Sometimes we focus on what we think we need as opposed to focusing on what's always important, which in this case, I feel like it's family life. It is being genuine. It is honesty. It is your integrity. It is your modesty, things like that. Spending time with your family, spending time with yourself. Pay attention to the small stuff this week. So, earth sign. I also feel like, sorry, you guys, I also feel like a lot of us are experiencing, for the air signs, we are experiencing cleansing of our heart chakras, which should always be happening in your life, especially if you are experiencing a lot of changes, but we will be feeling it a bit more as opposed to just knowing that it's there and acknowledging it, but we actually feel feelings and emotions from other people and healing from other people to you and from you to other people. So earth signs, oh, look at that. Earth signs, we are work. We're taking care of a lot of things. I feel like there is a collective energy around you where everyone understands that you're not just, you know, the only person to go to or the only person that needs to be taken care of, but you are also the provider and the person that takes care of things. I do feel like we will be getting a lot of bills and a lot of notices, like cutoff notices, collection notices, things like that in the mail. And it's going to feel like a burden, but just make sure that you understand that you are not alone. You just have to kind of like speak up and speak on about it. So this is for fire signs, and fire signs, I feel like you guys are guiding other people. You guys are the ones telling people this is where you have to go. You are their compass. Some people are not going to pay attention to you, and others are, not only are they going to pay attention to you, but they will be inspired to grow up. I do feel like you are someone whom people can always go to and speak to, and always be like the caregiver. I also feel like this week you're going to be assigning people to their responsibilities, because I feel like people around you are like kind of like all over the place, and they're waiting for you to tell them like, this is what you need to do, this is what you don't need to do, this is what needs to happen. And there's like maybe a little bit over 50% of you guys that are not the leaders, that are not the ones telling people what to do, putting people in their places. You guys are the ones that are just kind of like waiting for the universe to do for you because you are in some sort of like high horse, in a sense. But you need to know that you are also the universe, and so therefore you have to work together with the universe so that you become the universe, so that then you can become the leader that you're asking to be or that you want to be. It takes hard work and dedication. You can't just stand around and be lazy about it. So water signs. Oop. Of course my cards will be flying. All right, so water signs. So we have the energy of being afraid of starting new things, because I feel like a lot of us are looking at astrology. We're going into a mythology, and we're looking at things, and we're afraid to move forward, especially because we are, experiencing a lot of retrogrades this summer. This is retrograde season, and so therefore a lot of like hurricanes and like a lot of more storms tend to happen. And because of these energies, you don't feel compelled to start new things. Take it one day at a time. You don't have to start new projects right away and announce them. You can start them, not announce them. And then once you have everything in place, all your eggs in a row, all your ducks in a row, then you can announce and say, you know what, this is the project that I have. But you should wait to announce it after the summer. Wait to announce the projects that you have in mind sometime it's in September. Right now, go to the drawing board, see what your options are, see what is best for you, see what you can do to better yourself and your business if that's something that you already started maybe a year or two ago. So this is a time to brainstorm. Not to just tell the world that it's already there. Allow the world to find you. So for example, water signs, if you guys have social media, have any sort of platforms, vlogs and stuff like that, you can just start them, post your videos, talk about them, but don't announce it to like close friends and family members, because that's going to hurt you. Let the universe do for you. That's an example. Let's say if you started your own restaurant, of course you have to promote yourself. Let the universe present the opportunities to you. Don't go out there looking for them. Just do what you have to do and everything will fall into place. Type of an energy, okay? Now, I'm going to start off with, I do one these are for the zodiac signs. So I'm going to pull the cards for each sign. And yes, I have two decks together in one. Okay, so the first sign is Libra. And Libra, we have this energy of this card is called the Good Lady. So I feel like you kind of have to be the leader in the situation and have control and have a sense of control. So you have to do the controlling. Even though it's from a distance, you have to control and take control of the situation. Otherwise, things won't get resolved. There will be no problem solving if it's not from your hands. Aquarius. So accept the responsibilities that are given to you. Accept that there are such things as family members, genes, the gene pool, and inheritances that you have to take care of. Okay? Again, if you don't do it, no one else will do it for you, Aquarius. Gemini. So Gemini, we are very much worried. We are very much focused on the things that we don't have, as opposed to focusing on the people that are around us, wanting to and offer us assistance and offer us their time, their joy, their understanding. I do feel like there is someone in behind the scenes trying to push you through, even though that's not something that you were expecting. But you do have guardian angels watching over you, as does everyone else on this planet. However, just know that you are not alone, okay? Just let me lower my camera so that you guys can see. Oh, interesting. All right, I'm going to have to move my cards because I thought you guys are going to be able to see it this way, but I guess not. Okay. All right, so Aries. Aries, a lot of us feel like we are imprisoned by our responsibilities. Aries, just take care of them. Just don't nag. Don't say anything to anybody about your responsibilities. Just take care of them, and you will no longer feel like you're in a prison, okay? It's your name is at the door, so you have to take care of everything. You have to take care of the responsibilities. You want to be a boss, and that's what bosses do. Leo, it's all about love. It's all about unconditional love. It's all about accepting other people the way they are. It's all about accepting your past mistakes, regrets, relationships, just the way they ended, just the way they begun. Just accept it. Don't think about it too much. Just accept the things the way they are. I also feel like a lot of people around you are flirting. They want to just be nice next to you. They want to be good to you at all times. They want to be around you because you're lovable, because you're caring, and because they know that you will take care of them. And that is absolutely amazing, because sometimes you are not given the love, but you are able to give it out. So you're not so much willing to take it, but you're always willing to give it. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what new relationships arise, Leo. Sagittarius. Play the game right, Sagittarius. Make sure that you invest in those that are willing to invest in you. Invest in those that are willing to pay attention to your plan and not just be selfish and think about themselves. Virgo, make sure that you are not applying for any credit cards, anything that has to do with loans, property matters, etc., because it's not really going to leave you much. Whatever you think is going to happen, you don't have all the information, so try not to touch on it too much. If you're getting sued for some reason or another, or if you're getting sued, you have summonses because you're not paying rent or you're not paying your dues, you have collections coming through, pay up. Make sure you take care of your responsibilities, Virgo. Scorpio. Scorpio, yes, of course. So you have the lover. You have someone that is torn into two. Someone that loves you very much but cannot be with you, nor can they be without you. Give them their space to breathe. Don't be around them too much. Don't be sticking around too much, because otherwise you will lose that person if you haven't done so already. I also feel like you think about this person a lot. So it might be like an ex-boyfriend of yours, and they have kind of like this double personality in some way, shape, or form, and you think about them a lot. Capricorn. You are a hopeless romantic, Capricorn, and you're hoping for the worst. You're hoping for the best, but expecting the worst, and that is the exact way that you should do it. Why? Because then this way you won't get disappointed when deals don't come through. Pisces. Let me see one. Let's do it like this so that I can give you guys the bigger picture later on. So Pisces, we are playing around with fire, Pisces. I feel like you take life as a joke, or you're taking things as smooth as you can take them, as opposed to being very serious. And for some reason, you kind of like this energy because it makes you feel like a child in your own realm. But the responsibilities will go nowhere. They're going to be staring at you. Taurus. I feel like Tauruses, we are losing a lot of emotional connection with people, but it's only because we're working and we are workaholics and we're working to better ourselves, which in some way, shape, or form is making us a little sick. It's making us a little disappointed because we're doing it on our own. However, if you don't depend on other people and you don't create a codependency on them, you won't be disappointed. I know it's easier said than done. Cancer. We are working. We are working and being strategic on or building plans on how we can strategize to be better for ourselves, how to grow ourselves, how to make ourselves more wealthy, not just for now, but for the future generations to come, which is fantastic that you're thinking about this stuff. So any documents, any wills, any legalities that you have to deal with them now so they can bring you prosperity in the future. I know that sometime in the future you will probably learn more or gain more information on what to do or what not to do, but that's really important. It's not really what's important right now. What's important right now is that you're actually getting started, and then you actually recognize that the importance of inheritances and the importance of the future. All right, you guys. So let me give you guys the overall message here for everyone. I feel like a lot of us are taking away from each other and from other people because we're very much stuck in the past. But we're trying to control our emotions when it comes to people from the past, when it comes to situations from the past, and relationships from the past, because we understand that from the past we have grown and that we have cured that inner child that once acted out from the past. If you do not overcome that feeling of, damn, I fucked up because I was childish in the past, you will never be able to create something different. A lot of us don't want to deal with responsibilities, which is okay. You don't have to deal with responsibilities, but know the responsibilities are not going to go away until you deal with them. So you have to take in consideration that action is required for you to be able to move forward in life. So action, movement creates results, okay? So I am very proud of those of you that are thinking about the future and that are not allowing yourselves to falter, that are not allowing yourself to fall through the cracks, or to any collection agency or any company that's coming to you guys in regards to any money that's due. Things are getting paid for little by little. Take small steps little by little. Things will be taken care of, okay? I feel like by the end of July, beginning of August, a lot of our debt will be absolutely gone, garnished, gone, but for the betterment of all of us, okay? I also feel like credit scores should be growing, even though a lot of us are worried in regards to how to manage our love life and responsibilities, because our love life is getting hurt by the responsibilities that we have. But know that if someone loves you and understands you unconditionally and they're there for the right reasons, they will stay. And the right reasons for those people or for that person might be money, it might be interest. But if you're taking care of what you're supposed to be taking care of, things will fall into place. If you lose out on a relationship and this person walks out on you because for one reason or another you're not ready, take it as an accomplishment. Take it as something beautiful that was given to you by the universe. Because if you are not okay, you can't possibly be in a relationship and manage a relationship and be okay in a relationship. It's not going to work. It's going to be doomed for disaster from the beginning, okay? Especially if you're a man. If you're a man and you are a man of your word and you're taking care of your responsibilities, and you're also trying to take care of a relationship, but you cannot pay the bills, you cannot do 1,000 things at the same time, you cannot take care of your emotions or someone else's heart, let alone someone else's heart, then it's best that you're not in a relationship. So I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and you guys know where to find me if you would like a reading with me. Bye.